If Daniel Bryan does not defeat Roman Reigns at WWE Fastlane, Vince McMahon and the entire World Wrestling Entertainment Organization will be setting itself up for one of the most disappointing WrestleManias ever. So in other words, if Reigns wins, we riot. Before we go any further talking about the main event at WWE's Fastlane between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan, I think it's important for us to take a look ahead at the potential WrestleMania 31 card. Spoiler alert, it sucks. Sting versus Triple H is the most intriguing matchup of the entire event. And I hate to be a big downer, but Sting looked old in his final days at WCW, and that was 15 years ago, brother. So what else are we gonna see? Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt? The streak's over. Intrigue gone. Who's gonna break Rusev's streak? Or a Rusev-Cena rematch? Give that a giant Nikolai Volkov yawn. What are we putting together, a SmackDown taping? Which brings us to the main event and the possibility of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Great, that's like my recurring nightmare of SummerSlam 1995 with the main event of Diesel versus King Mabel. Which brings us to Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. Look, I'm not a Daniel Bryan mark. In fact, I like doing the yes chant more when he's not doing it with us. Somehow it just seems weird and not as fun when he does it with the fans. I don't get it. But Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar are your two most over people in the entire organization. So putting them head to head at the biggest event of the year, WrestleMania 31, seems to be a no-brainer. It's the most interesting matchup, it's the one that people want to see, so why not give it to them? And Vince, don't you dare think about pulling another triple threat match. I swear to God, it will not work 2 years in a row, brother. But what about the hot rumor of Roman Reigns turning heel to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31? Although that makes the matchup seem a lot more interesting, there's still one problem. Roman Reigns can only do 3 things: a spear, a punch, and bleed from the mouth. And for as much as I enjoy watching Brock Lesnar, he really only does 2 things too: suplexes and F5s. So we would literally be watching a main event where 4 moves were just being traded back and forth into 9 gazillion false finishes. Do the right thing, Vince. Daniel Bryan wins to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. Turn Roman Reigns heel to face John Cena at WrestleMania 31. You're welcome. Do you hate our prediction for the main event at WWE Fastlane? Or do you think we're a wrestling genius? Either way, let us know in the comment section below. We promise we won't refer to this as sports entertainment, because it's wrestling, brother.